Shout out Chris. LSU's going down next week.
There you go. There you go. Smack between SEC folks. All right. I bought a Tim Tebow.
Nice.
No, it wasn't nice. It was
Jets?
No, Broncos last year. I told the audience that I would do that if he threw for 300 yards in a game, which he did.
Nice.
The game was the Demarius Thomas touchdown pass in overtime. So I think I'm gonna give away to this week.
Wow.
Because I think he's gonna play against the Texans. What do you think?
I think he should start.
Really?
Do you see what the Jets are doing right now?
They're bad, but he's not any better. I mean, I'm sure you guys are BFFs, but it is what it is.
I just think he's a winner, and they need that right now.
All right, enough about him. Let's talk more about you. Seriously, if there was a bright spot of the season, we heard Chandler's going to get a chance to get some playing time, maybe get in the rotation. You became a star really, really quickly. So let's brag on yourself for 30 seconds here. What did you do beyond just the other guys around you that made your transition to the NBA really very easy?
I think it was all about my work ethic. I really just came in here and I was not able to practice at first because I didn't get my clearance from France, so I got a chance to sit there and watch and really take in what the coaching staff liked. And,
Yeah.
I really just prided myself on the defensive end, and I think just the harder I worked and the more defense I played and all the hustle plays I made, I think coaches really respected that and appreciated that. And I think that's what initially got me in the lineup and started getting me some minutes right away.
Talk about the France thing for a bit. How serious? Did you go over there for any period of time?
I went over there for 2 months. I basically was playing competitive and the highest level of, you know.
And how high is that? I mean, what would you?
It was Tony Parker, Nicholas Batum.
Really? That good?
Hilton Armstrong, Boris Diaw. It was all really good players, and I think it gave me an advantage because I was just able to go there and stay in game shape, play professional basketball while other guys were just home working out with their trainer. I was, fortunate enough to go there, get paid, and be able to go and play.
Where did you live?
I lived in Cholet, France. It's like a little village 3 hours south of Paris. It's not much there but basketball, so it was good.
Was there any chance of you staying there the entire year? Was that an option?
You know what? If the lockout kept going on, I had some offers from other teams in different countries that I would have went to. But my dream as a kid was to play in the NBA, so I wasn't gonna allow some lockout to stop me from doing.
So the lockout happens, and you tell France, well, I was going to say adios, but that wouldn't be really the term. Au revoir is what you would have said?
Well, they gave me an out clause in my contract,
Nice.
So whenever it ended, I was free to go. So I basically went there, and 2 months was up, and it just ended perfect time, and I came straight from France to Houston.
All right, so you're a rock star in your first season here. Help me out with this. Kobe Bryant talks very nicely about you, doesn't he? And he never says nice things about anybody.
Right, that was a huge honor for me, just because obviously I watched him growing up as a kid. He's one of the best players to ever play the game, so just to be able to be on the same court as him and to be able to guard him is unbelievable, and then to have the things he said about me was just really special to me.
Because if he goes 1 for 19, it's never about the guy that was blocking a shot or affecting a shot. It was about maybe I had food poisoning before the game or something like that. I mean, when he mentioned you by name, I think all of us did a double take because he doesn't even talk about LeBron that way. He said Chandler Parsons.
Yeah, it was definitely surprising just because I've never seen him or heard him say anything like that about another player. So that was definitely real cool for me.
All right, so how do you? Everyone's gonna say sophomore slump. You don't want that. What did you do? How did you spend your time in the gym? What was one thing in your game that you were disappointed in now that you do not want to bring to the table next year?
I worked on all aspects of my game. The 3 main things I worked on all summer was my strength. I think when I play the 2 and 3, I'll be able to post up smaller guys because with my height, I think it creates a mismatch. And then also when I go to the 4, I need to get stronger. So just working on added strength, my shooting. I think the biggest disappointment of my rookie year is my free throw percentage. So I've been really concentrating.
Oh, let me go look it up. You keep talking for a minute. You're still a communications major.
You don't gotta do that. You don't gotta look it up.
What is it?
It's not good.
Were you 50%?
A little bit higher than 50, which is, pretty embarrassing. So I
won't mention it.
Yeah, so I worked on that a lot, and my three-point shooting. Just to, I'm going to have the ball in my hands a lot, and I'm going to create plays for others. I'm going to try and draw contact, so I'm going to plan on getting to the line a lot. So I just need to be above 75%. So I really worked on that this summer.
All right, let's get you above that number because you're going to be going to the free throw line a lot. You got to be careful of the flops. Not that you were a flopper, but there were the new rules about the NBA flopping, huh? But they're going to finding guys. Are you happy about that?
I like it. I've never been one to flop. I go out there and play as hard as I can, try and play tough. So flopping's never really been in my game.